Let's take a look. So what do we got? Let's pull up my main monitor here. Okay, so on this, these are the patch notes. Is this the right patch notes that we're looking at? Do we really want... let's look at... let's just scroll through this shit. What the hell is going on here? Wait, is this all the patch notes? Where's the tier sets and shit? All right, let's look at the tier set bonuses first. Let's look at tier set bonuses first. Let's see what's going on. Since we now play all of these classes, here's what's going on. We don't play the tank specs. We're gonna just surf over the tank specs. Fuck that, we're not gonna look at it. Let's start with Frost DK. This is one of my favorite classes to play in solo shuffle. It's always a great time. Generally, everyone's very excited when I zone in the arena, and I am on the Frost DK. So after playing this, I can actually give some background on what this is saying. So 2-set bonus is Chill Streak's range is increased by 4 yards and can bounce off of you. This is honestly probably pretty disgustingly good, I'm not gonna lie, because Chill Streak is what one-shots people, and it like bounces around targets, and it does a lot of damage. So if it can bounce off yourself, it can like always bounce. And then each time it bounces off an enemy, you get a damage increase per time it bounces. So 20% damage increase, extra bounce targets. That's got to be good. 4-set is Chill Streak can bounce 2 more times, and each time it bounces, you have a chance to gain a rune, reduce the Chill Streak cooldown, or reduce the cooldown of Empower Rune Weapon. This could be insane if it resets Chill Streak. I don't think Empower is good. But that's a pretty exciting tier set. Now the 2-set says Apocalypse summons an additional Magus of the Dead. Your Magus of the Dead Shadow Bolt now fires a volley of Shadow Bolts at 4 enemies. Yeah, that's honestly also insane, bro. You get an... APOC summons another... This is like an insanely strong pet. And it just AoE cleaves people. So I can't imagine like this is that bad. And then the 4-set is each rune you spend increases the duration of your Magus. And it now gives you a 5% damage increase. So that's not the most insane thing, but I think the extra Magus is actually pretty good. But the 5% damage is not that big of a deal. But you can also extend it, so... I mean, that's not... I mean, this honestly seems decent. So, Demon Hunter 2-set, each slash of Blade Dance has a chance to throw glaive an enemy. Yeah, see, I don't know how good this is unless this applies that throw glaive talent. Then it's insane. It's literally insane. I don't know if that's what that means, though. Throw glaive reduces the remaining cooldown of the hunt, and the hunt's damage over time effect lasts 4 seconds longer. Yeah, so this is insane. This literally makes it so you don't have to throw glaive like ever. So you can spam way more damage, right? If you don't need to press that shit. And then the hunt damage is 4 seconds. Like, that's crazy, all right? Like, and you get the hunt back quick. I mean, this is a pretty insane set bonus too. So Druid, when Eclipse ends, reduce the cast on your next 2 Starfires or Wraths and increases their damage. That's kind of whatever. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Yeah, Druid 1's kind of lame. Druid 1's kind of basic. It's just a damage increase on spells that are not the craziest thing. But maybe, I mean, Wrath hit's kind of hard, so I guess that's something. Feral Druid, Feral Frenzy, 20% damage increase for 8 seconds? Feral Frenzy's cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds, and you get a 10% of the damage you deal as fire over 10 seconds. This is probably whatever. But the 15 seconds off Feral Frenzy and a 20% damage increase? I wonder if that's activated by the Cyclone, right? If you Cyclone, you immediately get a full Feral Frenzy cast. That'd be fucking insane. You have a 20% damage increase the entire game, basically? Like, what? Your Trents heal 2 additional allies at 40% effectiveness. Clear casting now causes your regrowth to also cast Nourish onto a nearby ally at 200% effectiveness? What? This is insane. This is literally like your top healing as Resto Druid. Now it's saying it heals everyone on your team, bro. What? And then now you get it. Your regrowth does twice as much. It's like a double regrowth. Augmentation, lame sets here. I mean, this is basic. This is nothing. Devastation, increase your damage done. Kind of a lame setup. Okay, Evoker has lame things here. There's nothing big here. That's like a 4x regrowth. Yeah, that's insane. BM Hunter, Beast of Wrath summons a Dire Beast. Kind of lame BM Hunter set. Marks Hunter, Rapid Fire launches a volley. That's not good. Because that's just AoE, right? Yeah, the whole Marks thing is all AoE. That's not very good. Marks and BM so far, not liking it. Survival gets a damage increase on 2-set, which is on your burst. Oh, the 4-set looks really good. 4-set looks really good. 2-set looks good. Survival looks like it's going to be good. Got a good tier set. The other ones look not good. I think a lot of stuff can be really good here. They're literally changing the whole game again. The whole game's getting changed. We have H-Pal. When Glimmer of Light Dissipators are fresh. I don't know how much this heals for. This seems kind of weird. Cooldown of Daybreak is reduced. Is this the mana return talent? This is like not bad, I guess. Okay, so Rhett gets like a little bit of AoE. Kind of weird. Okay, so Rhett just gets a lot of like instant burst damage. I feel like that's like what it was before, right? That's not super exciting for Rhett. Mage. Okay, you get like 10% spell damage, so you get a lot of clear casting on Mage. That's cool. This could be up the whole game. After consuming clear casting 6 times, your next arcane missiles deal 75% increased damage. Bro, that's a pretty insane 4-set. No, we've not looked at Rogue yet. This is 10.2, guys. This is 10.2. We're looking at the tier sets of all the specs, since we play every spec in the game now. Pyroblast and Flame. So the 4-set, the Arcane Mage bonuses look good. I mean, this looks like this could just destroy you. Increase your critical strike damage. So Fire gets a damage increase. So Combust is good. I don't know what Searing Rage is. Fire looks kind of troll. Frost, Glacial Spike damage increased. AoE again on Glacial Spike. Okay, the Frost bonus looks pretty lame. It doesn't really do much. Best tier set for mages looks like Arcane. Or like, I mean, they're all kind of basic. So far, the Feral tier set looks really exciting, and the DH one looks good, and then the DK ones look like they might be useful. So if we scroll down past the Mage, we're on Monk. 2-set, Renewing Mist and its jumps apply Chi Harmony, increasing its target's healing taken from you by 50%. So Mistweaver gets a 50% healing bonus with their 2-set. 15% of all healing you do to targets with Chi Harmony is stored and then dispersed evenly among your allies with Renewing Mist when Chi Harmony fades. So the Mistweaver set bonus is just fucking insane. You get crazy healing increase. Crazy. Honestly, if there's a problem of getting healers into the game, making all healers really strong is, I mean, that might be a good idea, right? If that's what we need to do to get the shuffle queues popping. Bro, this is such a bad 2-set. What, melee attacks make your spinning crane kick free, and you get a free blackout kick? That seems worthless. Blackout kick doesn't do any damage. Unless it does. Maybe it's okay. It just seems kind of like a lame spell that blackout kick is big damage, not like Rising Sun Kick. Evan Toes empowered blackout kicks reduce the cooldown of Fist, Rising Sun Kick, every button by 1 second. This seems pretty bad unless this procs a lot. Because if this procs a lot and blackout kick is useful, then this is probably pretty insane. So yeah, maybe this might proc a lot or something. Smite and Penance damage increased by 20%. This is the 4-set for disc is terrible. This is really weird. I don't know what Smite cast twice with your 4-set. Yeah, I don't know about that. Smite and Penance damage increase too. So Disc Priest doesn't even get a healing bonus, really. Oh, did they cancel it? Oh, maybe they changed, because yeah, this looks inherently really bad, but maybe we have to see the changes to see why it'd be good, because otherwise this is really fried. So Holy Word Serenity applies Renew. This may be okay. Oh, this is huge. Renews healing has a chance to cause your next Holy Word to not consume a charge and cost less mana, and it stacks twice. That looks really good for Holy, right? Shadow Word Death triggers 2 additional times at 50% effectiveness. What the fuck? Is this saying you get triple Shadow Word Death? Is that what this is saying? Bro, what? Each time you take damage from Shadow Word Death, you gain a stack that increases the damage of Shadow Word Pain or Shadow Crash, stacking up to 12 times? Bro, what is 3,000% damage increase? And then Shadow Crash would be 600% damage increase. 4 Shadow Word Deaths at a time? What, are you gonna hit for 200k? Like, 200,000 Shadow Word Death? Holy looks good, Shadow looks good, and maybe Disc is good then if they change Disc. So Ellie Shaman, Primordial Wave casts Ellie Blast and grants you all 3 Ellie Blast bonus effects. That seems pretty insane. For 10 seconds after using Primordial Wave, whenever you consume Lava Surge, your next Lightning Bolt or Chain Lightning is instant cast and deals 25% increased damage. Dude, the Ellie set bonuses look fun. This is just hella damage all around just by doing your rotation. Primordial Wave summons a Lightning Feral Spirit that increases your nature damage dealt. Summoning a Feral Spirit reduces the cooldown of Prim Wave. In hand's kind of a boring thing. Ellie's way more exciting from what I'm looking at here. Resto. Okay, so Resto gets like a little bit of healing output. That's not the most exciting. Let's look at the Rogue set bonuses. Every 10 energy you spend gives you a stack of 1% attack speed and nature damage 15 times. 15% attack speed, 15% nature damage. Okay, that's generally good for Assass. It's kind of similar to how it used to be. Envenom with Envenom active explodes. AoE within 8 yards. Kind of weird. Kind of tough to CC if you've got the 4-set on. This might be sus. 2-set's good, but the 4-set seems kind of not great. Sinister Strike. Strikes additional time. Kind of, I mean, yeah, it doesn't do much. You get more procs of Pistol Shot. Roll the Bones additionally refreshes a random Roll the Bones combat enhancement buff you currently possess. I'm not sure how that works. Does that mean you can get more buffs or something? This is probably good. Probably. Sub 2 set, using Eviscerate, Rupture, or Black Powder, summons a Shadow Clone to echo your finishing move for 50% additional shadow damage. Your Shadow Clones deal 10% increased damage with all attacks and grant you 2 combo points per clone when summoned. Wow. So you could just, like... Jesus. Feels very similar to, like, Secret Tech. Secret Tech could be exciting. This stuff is usually pretty crazy. This stuff kind of gets out of control because there's a lot of damage that comes quickly. Could be good. Looks good. 2 set looks good. 4 set looks kind of hard to use, but maybe it's, you know, we'll see. We like spamming finishing moves on sub. Let's check out Aflock. Soul Rot deals increased damage and lasts additional 4 seconds. That's good. Soul Rot's a huge damage dot. Soul Rot causes your next 3 casts of Malefic Rapture to deal 50% increased damage and extend the duration of every dot. I think that's pretty dope. I think you would definitely rock the 4 set. That's got to be pretty good. Demon Bolt now applies a Doom brand that explodes. Demon Bolt and Hand of Golem reduce the duration of primary target's Doom brand. Wow, that's exciting, I think, for Demo. Because Doom is like a fucking 20-second dot, and every ability you press basically makes that tick quicker. So then you get more shards and can do more. 4 sets probably good for Hand of Golem damage, but the other thing is kind of lame here. Unless it's just another pet, maybe it's good. Actually, this is probably good too. It's another pet. It just keeps attacking. Toy different debuff. Yeah, I guess this is still exciting though. I think you'd still want this. Destro, Immoite damage increased. Charge of Dimensional Rift. Dimensional Rift can now summon a Flame Rift which fires 20 Searing Bolts. Yeah, I think Destro 4 set's gonna be good. This seems pretty good. I like that they put it on Immolate instead of a Chaos Bolt. Because then it makes it easier to do stuff on Destro instead of trying to get big bolts. But I don't know if that's more fun or satisfying than big bolts. Because you could just, you put this dot up and shit will just like start dying. Okay, let's check the Arms Warrior. Rend damage increased by 30%. Trigger sudden death. Sudden death causes your next execute to cause the target to bleed for 50% of the damage of execute and triggers a thunderclap. Yeah, I think that's exciting. It just looks like a lot of more consistent pressure. Because execute right now doesn't do that much damage. And then, I mean, the rend damage buff is big too. So the more you rend, right? Maybe the higher chance you have to proc that. That's exciting. That's fun. Yeah, Odin's Fury just a damage buff. Kind of lame. Bloodthirst crits reduce the cooldown of Odin's Fury. That's fun. Yo, Fury looks like it's going to be pretty insane. Holy shit. Dude, Fury's going to be like even more button mashy. Oh my god. Guys, the set bonuses look pretty dope. For majority though, I'm liking the set bonuses. What do you guys think of the tier sets? I feel like some of the tier sets might be better than others, but overall, I think these are I think they're pretty solid. There's like very few where I was like, yeah, this is not that great.